Hello everyone, this is Rudri Pathak from Department of Pharmaceutical Technology, LJ Institute of Pharmacy, Ahmedabad. Today we are going to talk about soft gelatin capsules, a part of capsules chapter, its advantages, its disadvantages, and what are the manufacturing techniques of soft gelatin capsules, specifically rotary dye process. Now, how do we define capsule? What makes it different from any other dosage form, rather soft gelatin capsules? How do we define it? Now, if we consider this pen as hard gelatin capsule, you can separate the base and the cap, and the formulation is enclosed within. But in case of soft gelatin capsule, the entire product is sealed from all the sides. That is what we call as hermetically sealed dosage form. Now, depending on its route of administration, it is administered by nasal route, oral route, and sometimes even rectal route, depending on the type of disease. It can have a fill capacity between 0.1 ml to 20 ml. Now, it is available in variety of shapes. That again depends on its route of administration. I'm sorry, this is just a pen, this is not your soft gelatin capsule. This is just for comparison, that if this is your hard gelatin capsule and if we seal it from all the sides, then it will be considered as a soft gelatin capsule. And it can have a variety of materials which can be filled inside it, ranging from liquids to semi-solids, and that makes it different from any other dosage form. Now, it has got certain advantages, like it has got good content uniformity, good bioavailability. It can cover the dosage form nicely, and so it provides protection against harsh environmental conditions. Because of its smooth surface, these are easier to swallow for elderly patients specifically. Now, there are certain issues with soft gelatin capsules as well. It has got a very close contact between the formulation and the shell, and that makes it susceptible to degradation sometimes. Sometimes the water from the covering can go inside the formulation and lead to degradation. Sometimes the components can react with the shell components and cause certain issues. So these kind of dosage forms require stricter environmental controls, and that leads to increase in the overall costing of such dosage forms. But it's worth it. Sometimes you need that kind of protection, and sometimes you need that kind of properties because these are hermetically sealed, so that makes them completely tamper evident. So when you are working on such a material, or when you are working with such a drug, that such cost effectiveness is worth it. Now let's look at the steps for manufacture of soft gelatin capsule. First of all, we'll be talking about the shell. The shell is basically made up of three components: gelatin, water, and glycerine. Now basically these three components are mixed, and that is cooled to a particular temperature in the first step. In the second step, the same components are heated to a particular temperature and then maintained with specific humidity. Now, so in the first steps, we are just focusing on preparation of steps and maintaining these material and maintaining these gelatin mixture at a particular temperature and humidity conditions. In the next step, we are now focusing on the drug mixture. The formulation components are mixed and they are deaerated. Now, deaeration is obviously it is carried out to remove any kind of air from the mixture so that it can have good content uniformity and to check on the overall dosage of the formulation. Now, if you are using any volatile component, then obviously you will be adding that at the later stage after the deaeration is actually taking place to avoid any kind of loss. So initial steps are focused on preparation of shell, and in the later stages now we are focusing on preparation of drug mixture. Next is we are going to focus on rotary dye process, which is our most important step. Now in this step, the gelatin mixture that we prepared and we maintained at a proper temperature is now converted into a ribbon. Now these ribbons, the thickness of these ribbons depends on the type of capsule that you want to manufacture. Easily and initially, these kind of ribbons will be enclosing the product inside the ribbon core, and initially it will be semi-sealed and then it will be converted into a completely sealed product, and then it will be washed and then it will go to the packaging area. But in case of rotary dye process, the gelatin mixture will be converted into gelatin ribbon and enclosing the product. This is how the overall experimentation will look like, the equipment will look like. As you can see from the tank, the gelatin mixture is coming, it is going over the rollers and it is converted into gelatin ribbons, very thin. It depends on the kind of capsule that you want to manufacture, whether it is thin or thick. Sometimes the product may need some kind of protective measures, so the gelatin ribbon can be thicker. And then from the tank, the drug solution will come. The gelatin ribbons will be enclosing these drug mixture, and then it will be initially semi-sealed and then it will be completely sealed, and then it will be going to the washing area to remove any kind of excess of solvent. Now, as we talked about, the product which is manufactured in the rotary dye process will go to the naphtha wash area to remove any kind of excess of solvents or lubricating agents which were used in the rotary dye process to smoothen up the function. And then in the later stages, the excess of solvents, especially water, will be removed in two stages. Initially it will be a normal drying technique and then it will be drying in trays. So the final moisture content of the capsules should be maintained. Most of the organic solvents will be removed at this stage and water content will be minimized to the level of soft gelatin capsule according to the pharmacopoeial standards. In the last two stages, we'll be wrapping up the process with the finishing to remove any kind of abnormalities or to have a check whether the capsules are completely filled or some part of it is remaining. There will be a visual inspection and there are some units also available for checking whether the capsules are completely filled or not. And once the final batch is selected, it will be going to the labeling and packaging area, and there are chances of marking on the capsules just to have a logo kind of thing, so that the companies can have identification mark, okay, so these capsules are prepared or manufactured by them. So that's all for today's session. We talked about soft gelatin capsules, advantages, disadvantages, and a brief manufacturing technique using rotary dye process. This question is asked in GTU for 5 marks, so you can have a collective answer based on these presentations. And to have a proper reference of this particular topic, you can refer Leon Lackman. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed the video.